All right, Gymnastics, I'm back. I'm here with D-Man here, two-time world team member, 2005 national champion, Pan American Games bronze medalist Todd Thornton here, clinician here at the Region 3 clinic. How you doing, Todd?
Doing good.
Awesome. All right, well, real quick, what's going on here? What's going down here this weekend?
I'm actually really impressed. This is my first Region 3 clinic.
Okay.
And when they brought me up here, I didn't know that there would be so many good coaches and judges. And the great thing about this is when you get a bunch of people together, nothing but good can come from it.
Yep.
You know, everyone here has a lot of experience. We're sharing ideas. We're not holding anything back. We're just getting together. We're talking. Outside of practice, we're talking. So it's good for the sport.
All right, so U.S. Championships was about 3 weeks ago. Texas had the second highest participants at U.S. Championships. You grew up and you're from Texas. What makes gymnastics so big here and so successful here in Texas?
I think the main thing is it's so competitive. There's so many good programs in Texas, so it pushes everybody. And even if you think you got good kids, you look up there and there's, every program's got some really good talented kids in Texas. So I think it makes everybody better, like lifts the whole state up for the sport.
Okay, all right. Team USA, they just qualified to the Pan American Games next year. They just competed at the championships. So you competed at the games. What's that experience like, and what advice can you give these guys who are going to be on that team next year?
I had a lot of experiences with the sport. I'm grateful to be a part of gymnastics and travel the world, but that competition was unlike any other one because they put us into a village where we were with other sports, not just gymnastics.
Okay.
The games, Pan American Games, you have all the different sports from the Pan American countries that compete together. I thought that was a really cool process. The one thing with our championships, we went in there, we knew if we did our job, we'd win. I think we try to be too perfect.
Gotcha.
And that's what I've gained, like what I've learned from this sport is you try to make everything perfect. It's hard to do that. You got to trust your plan, trust your training, and just do it like you do in a practice. Once we got that mindset going, we finished out strong and got the bronze.
Okay, all right. So you made 2 world teams for Team USA. Obviously, we got world championships coming up. And I'm not sure when you were on your world teams if they had a selection camp. But what can you give some of these guys that are in contention for the world team as they leave this week for that world team selection camp in Colorado Springs? Any advice for them?
Everything's always different. I was a part of a couple different selection camps. And I think it's about whatever's going on that time.
Okay.
One of them, it was, go out there, there's no pressure, just show what you got. When in 2005, I already locked up my spot, so I didn't have to worry too much.
Gotcha.
In 2004 Olympic trials, we weren't sure if we were supposed to do it, if we weren't supposed to do it, if it was going to help, if it was going to hurt. So we just trusted the coach, trusted the plan. Some guys went out there, did really well, and it helped them.
Yep.
Other guys, I think I went out there to try to show I could do a little bit more. It may have hurt me a little bit.
Gotcha.
So, trust your coach, trust the plan.
Okay. All right, so you've been to 2 world teams, 2001, 2005. You want to share like any cool experiences, either inside the gym or outside, for our audience? Anything funny happen or great or whatever?
I thought it wasn't great, but it was a cool experience. We always have our grips ready for high bar.
Okay.
Because you never know if your grip breaks. Back in 2005, if your grips broke during your routine, you have 30 seconds to get back up or your routine's over.
Gotcha, yeah.
And I'm doing one of my skills where I go to one arm and I go through the bottom, grip breaks, fly off through there, hit the ground. You can't lay down and just hang on for a second. Now you get up, the clock starts. I hit the ground. Kevin's like, you okay? I hit whenever I got the grips on. I got up on the bar with 1 second. If I didn't make it, I wouldn't have made all-around finals.
Wow.
So, you talk about these things. Sometimes you got to prepare for them.
Yeah. Man, that's different now. Wow, okay. All right, so you own a gym now in Houston. Can you just talk about your gym and what studs you have coming up that we can look out for?
Our gym's pretty cool. My wife and I, Kimberly, we started this gym 2 years ago, and our main goal was to surround ourselves with good quality, high character people.
Okay.
And we've done that. We were so happy with the staff that we have right now. We've had some challenges. We were part of Harvey that our whole gym flooded. We had 10 inches of water. It was a hard time, but it was a really cool time too because 65 people showed up the first day to help us rebuild.
Wow.
And when a community comes together like that, the people in League City that took us in, really took care of us, got us back on our feet. Experiences like that. You got all these bad things happening around the world, but you also have a lot of good things where people get together and pick each other up. I got some kids. One's made Future Stars national team several times.
Okay, nice.
We wanted to be at
nice.
USA
What's his name?
Charlie Miles.
Charlie Miles. Look out for Charlie Miles, everybody. All right, nice. All right, so World Championships is coming up. You know, you've been on that stage. What are some keys for Team USA to be able to at least make that podium this year so they can qualify to 2020 Olympics?
Unfortunately, I'm like kind of back away from that a little bit, so I'm not involved in like what teams look really good in the world. I know just from my experience, do your gymnastics, take care of your job, and the rest should pan out. I know a lot of times in that situation you try to do too much, you make a mistake, and then all of a sudden you just dug yourself a big hole.
All right, everybody. That's Todd Thornton, Gymnasticsville. Thanks a lot.
Emma.
All right, sweet. Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, I'll send you the link and all that stuff when